At Abiomed, we ask all leaders to document and share the principles of their philosophy. After 19 years as the CEO, this is my leadership philosophy. I am motivated to be a leader who serves a purpose greater than myself. As a leader, I care for and develop people by recognizing and leveraging their superpowers. I believe in empowering and inspiring people and teams to achieve the best results ever with integrity, creativity, intellect, and grit. My philosophy is based on leadership by example, commitment to learning, dedication to mission, discipline in actions, and loyalty to team. My skill sets include vision, strategy, and execution, translating to my dream big, execute bigger mindset. I believe in meritocracy and setting big, audacious goals while holding people accountable by rewarding results and recognizing efforts. Leadership has multiple authentic styles, but is only proven with positive results achieved by motivated followers acting with integrity and pursuit of a collective goal. Leaders have diversity in appearance and backgrounds, and this diversity strengthens creative problem solving and execution. I believe leadership is a privilege and a responsibility because the leader serves others and places the team and the mission as the priority over self. My employees depend on me to work hard, learn, listen, and make sound decisions for their financial stability and pursuit of happiness. I believe in working hard and playing hard while celebrating success with each milestone. My leadership goal is to bring out the best in people and help them achieve their professional and personal goals. This allows people to be the best version of themselves. I believe a formula for success exists in every and any situation. I embrace every challenge as a Rubik's Cube and know that adapting and executing requires multiple moves and turns to align the process and the people, utilizing smart strategies and disciplined execution. I favor micro leadership and macro management and desire to simplify every process around patient outcomes, putting patients first and measuring customer satisfaction for innovation, clinical research, and commercial execution. My life is the sum of work and personal experiences, and this is my responsibility to manage and balance along with my health and fitness. This is the genius of the and my 20-mile march every day, to quote author Jim Collins. I can achieve short-term and long-term goals with my career and family through discipline, prioritization, and consistency in all that I do. My life consists of my faith in God, my unconditional love and commitment to my family, and my desire to serve my patients, employees, customers, and shareholders. This ensures that I am grounded in humility, love, integrity, courage, intellect, loyalty, and grit. I believe in the greater good and that no circumstance is hopeless, especially with God. I believe every experience can build character, instruct, and provide wisdom for the future. My leadership philosophy is based on my experiences in my personal and professional phases of my life, and that this has shaped my authentic style. I lead from the front, carry my share, provide specific feedback, and have the courage to make decisions. I'm always accountable to the results and willingly accept blame for my or the team's mistakes. I embrace calculated risks and learn from every experience, positive or negative. Humility mandates that I hold myself accountable and responsible for all shortcomings, directly or indirectly, that exist within my organization. I accept blame for errors in judgment or execution and allow for creative problem solving and debate within the team. I appreciate that all challenges are opportunities to adapt and execute and lead and manage. This is the Abiomed heartbeat. How I learn. I am a student, always reading and studying history, leadership, medicine, business, and any subject that will provide insight into the past, present, or future challenges. To learn and grow overall, I must set aside my ego and maintain my discipline. This takes a commitment to self-awareness and honestly assessing my success and failures, and ask myself what a more humble person would determine. This allows me to use after-action reviews to see how I did, what I've learned, and who else needs to know. My ego is the enemy to my growth as a leader, husband, and father. Humility allows me to truly serve Abiomed and my family while pursuing the best version of myself that is respectful and kind to others. In communication and management policies, I believe in debate, role play, and creative ideas. During debate, ideas are tested and plans are critiqued with everyone having a voice in creating the best path forward. However, when debate time is over and all have had their say, I expect absolute loyalty and commitment to the execution of the collective plan. For bad news or my critical information requirements, CCIR, I insist on hearing unfiltered, candid news immediately and directly from the frontline leaders. In normal times, I enjoy creating a fun environment with teamwork and debate and incorporate humor when possible. And it is always possible. Hard work and grit solve many problems, but creative strategy and simple execution sets new records and is more sustainable in our 20-mile march. In times of crisis, I excel at adapting to the situation and have the courage to execute the piloted plan with bold and audacious behavior, combined with discipline and expert knowledge of processes and management. During a crisis, my leadership style is amplified with speed, simplicity, personal sacrifice, courage, and creative strategy. As I approach challenges, I define the hardships to endure. I look for ways to influence or control the chaos while identifying opportunities, something I call ECO, for success. Generic problems impact the overall environment and provide an advantage to those that can adapt and execute. And this crisis applies also to customers and suppliers and investors and competitors, and that's why it's an opportunity if you can solve these problems. In decision making, I am focused on knowing when the decision needs to be made. Leadership requires making tough decisions to enable the company and culture to move forward. That's why we use our 4 principles to help us drive that culture forward. When appropriately timed, I seek to comprehend the objective truth, levels of evidence, and pattern recognition. I am prepared to commit to a plan of action after simulated or actual piloted tests of shooting bullets. With a just do it mentality, I can quickly act and pivot swiftly to ensure I am following the best course of action. My decision-making process and desire for speed allows for a selection of a piloted plan with greater than 50% and potentially less than 75% of total data available for analysis. I believe that deciding a plan too early limits strategic options, and deciding too late eliminates opportunity. In summary, my leadership philosophy impacts the legacy of Abiomed because we serve our patients, customers, and employees, which drive our innovation, positive results, and shareholder value. At Abiomed, it has been a blessing to have the leadership opportunity to save lives of hundreds of thousands of patients around the world and work with some of the most dedicated customers and employees that exist in all of medtech. Thank you for listening to my leadership philosophy. I am Abiomed, patients first.